You want to talk plants?
April, here in the Pacific Northwest, together with fairy sleeper orchid, Calypso bulbosa, family Orchidaceae or Orchidaceae. Cousins are the orchids, of course. Its cousins, lady sleeper, Cypripedium, so much larger flowers. In this case, the labellum is about 1 centimeter wide. Fairy sleeper orchid, Calypso bulbosa, has one corm that looks more like a bulb, hence the specific epithet bulbosa, emerging from a very, very tiny seed, just like all orchids. And then, after several years of growth, eventually in late fall and early winter, one leaf appears, which survives winter, gathering energy for the upcoming flower. The leaf is broadly ovate and pleated with a very short petiole sitting tight on the ground. The flower has the characteristic symmetry of orchids with bilateral symmetry that can be divided in two equal halves only through one plane, hence the name bilateral or zygomorphic. The perianth ranges in color from magenta to pink to occasionally white, turning beige as they mature. They have 3 sepals and 2 petals that look alike, originally pendant and then upright. The lower petal is modified, the labellum, and it is saccate, like a sac, or shoe-shaped. And it has additional white and brown markings, maybe looking a little bit like a pollinator, and maybe that's one way to attract other pollinators. The stamens and pistil are fused together at the top of this lower petal, the labellum, making it easier for pollinators. After pollination and fertilization, it produces one cylindrical capsule with a top opening that, when the seeds are ripe, it rattles in the wind, spreading some seeds today and maybe more seeds tomorrow when the wind is stronger, or maybe going in another direction, or maybe going farther away. Calypso bulbosa grows from low elevation to mid elevation to even high elevation, and it prefers moist, coniferous, or mixed forests with filtered light and rich humus soil. Here in the Pacific Northwest, it tolerates dry summers. Calypso bulbosa variety occidentalis native range extends from Alaska to northern California, on both sides of the Cascade Mountains, going east to the Rocky Mountains. In the northeastern North America, you might be lucky to find Calypso bulbosa variety americana. From Scandinavia through Russia, China, Mongolia, and Japan, you would find Calypso bulbosa variety bulbosa. At high altitudes of China, Korea, and Japan, you would find Calypso bulbosa variety speciosa, as in beautiful or special. Calypso bulbosa is not only a short plant, it's also a short-lived perennial, with only about 5 years of lifespan. Temperate climate orchids are very fragile and they don't transplant well. If you try to move them because you really love them or for personal gain, you can endanger the species. But if you're fortunate enough to own a piece of land in the native range of these fairy sleepers, it would be wonderful if you can protect them so fairy sleeper can enchant future generations.